Hey team math, wanted to share a little video with you. A couple things on my mind this Thursday. First off, this post by Michael, this is awesome and timely. Michael is great and a real amazing resource for you, another human who can help. Um, so I hope you think about reaching out to him and making an appointment, especially if you as I was reading over the discussions this week, many of you sort of self-identify as people who are intimidated or feel nervous about math. I think that a great practice is like early on, maybe take your M1 workbook, and when you're done, this would have to be today or tomorrow, and maybe it would have to be tomorrow if at any time at all. But like, make an appointment and see, hey, can I go over this with you? Can I check in with you on what I did and get some feedback. Okay, I'm going to do a Knewton problem. I want to just first reiterate where to find Knewton. So module one, go to content, go to module one, activities and assignments. I go to Knewton. Now this one is not going to pop up the way it would for you because I'm viewing this as a student, but it doesn't apply to Knewton. So I'm going to go to preview as a student here. This is more like what it would look like. I'm going to go to one of the harder problems and kind of show you how I would think about it. So let's start this one. So Jay bought a guitar, 45% off, original price $514.60. What was the amount of the discount on the guitar? One of the things that's really important about all these Knewton questions is reading carefully. This is not asking for the discounted price, but the discount itself. I'm going to use Excel because that's what we're using in class in the workbook, but you can do this on a calculator too. And I'll just move this over here. So I need the numbers. I'm going to kind of zoom in here. Equals 45% of 514.60, 231.57, 231.57. I'm going back before I submit. I'm rereading the question, making sure I didn't miss anything. Submit, boom. And they give me a little explanation here. If I get it wrong, and this is what I was kind of hoping for. This progressive this tax questions tend to be a little challenging. If I get it wrong, it'll tell me it's wrong. Just putting in any number here. And I get another chance. If I get it wrong again, then it will give me an explanation about how to do it. And then I'll have to do it again. And this doesn't look like exactly the same question. So it's I'm not sure how it kind of cycles through, and maybe I didn't get the choice, or I didn't see the choice to like redo that same question or get a similar question. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. 28,000 gross salary, 20% income tax, anything above 15,000, repay a loan at $140 per month, post-tax pay, take-home pay per year after taxes and after making her loan payments. Oh my gosh. This question is bananas. A lot of detail, a lot of complications. I'm going to write down some details here. Annual salary, 28,000. Taxed on anything above 15,000. Okay. Repay a loan, $140 a month. Repaying a loan, $140 a month. All right. Taken out of her post-tax pay after the tax has been calculated. After the tax has been calculated. So it seems like this sentence right here tells me I need to focus on what is the tax. So 28,000, oops. 28,000 minus 15,000. So I have 15,000, which is untaxed, and I have 13,000, which is taxed at, I gotta go back and see that. Yeah, 20% interest, 20%. So if this is taxed at 20%, then I only get 80% of it. And this is, I'm thinking in terms of the multiplier, and that was part of what I showed people in the synchronous session. So 100% minus 20% because I'm losing 20% of it. So if I multiply the 80% by the 13,000, then this is how much take home after tax. But there's also the 15,000 that I get to take home, and was basically tax free. So I need to put these two together. I'm going to add this number and this number. One of the things you see me using here is cell references. We're going to talk more about that in week 2. But this is my total annual after tax amount. Okay. So now if I know that 25,400 is my annual amount, I can do some scaling to change that into a monthly amount. So 25,400, 12 months in a year. So I'm scaling it down. Uh-oh, we got rounding involved. We make this money. Okay. And then, oh, this is unnecessary because it's not asking me. Now I'm looking at the question again. Take home pay per year. Okay. So forget this. I mean, I could go this route, but I don't need to. I'm paying $140 a month. I need to scale that up. 140 times 12 is what I'm paying every year. This is my annual loan repayment. And so this is what's left is this number minus the 16,800. All right. Woo. 23,720. Woo. Mama. That is pretty crazy. And again, there's just showing you all this work. There's nothing particularly crazy here. This is not a special formula. This is just applying percentages, thinking critically about the situation. There's some proportional reasoning. There's some percentages and a lot of careful reading in terms of like figuring out what's happening. So I want to encourage you, if you have questions about Knewton, if you're in doing a problem, reach out for help. I would say there's this balance, right? Where you don't want to like see the problem and you're like, okay, I got no idea. I'm not even going to try it, but be able to identify like where is the struggle becoming unproductive. If I'm trying something, I don't know how to do it, and it's not making sense, then that's a place where you need to get some support. And I want to keep encouraging you to think about all the sources of support, colleagues, me, Michael, other study tables, opportunities and learning support opportunities. So lots of support here. All right. I'm going to post that, put it in an announcement. Hope to hear from you soon.